you down. I'll put you into a base of sound.
Open a box of Gwyneth Paltrow head.
What's in the box? When you go down on a chick and she stinks. What's in the box? When you go down and you see some white ooze coming out. What's in the box?
I always hate the toilet paper that's...
Yeah, little crummies.
Yeah.
Are they dingleberries if they're in the front?
I don't think so, because dingleberries, I think, have to be made of shit.
I thought it was, shit and TP.
Like, more just shit. You clearly don't have a hairy ass.
No, I don't. I'm fucking thankful I don't have a hairy ass. What about you, Zach? You got a hairy ass?
Oh, no, I'm very fortunate to not have a problem with hairy acidness.
Acidness. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we don't need that release.
Oh, no, I will go ahead and hand it back to you because we've already done this, haven't we?
And we are recording, so try not to hit the mic too much.
Deal.
First, you have to...
I'm going to try to handle
Christ.
Go,
Zach's come down with a severe case of palsy.
Yeah. We are recording. So you probably hear all my breathing. Hi.
I just wasted a piece of paper.
I'm sorry.
Sean Grady, you're killing trees. You're killing trees.
That's one thing that he does do. He likes to burn
Kill
trees.
That's just racist.
Well, you know, he just likes to set the world on fire with his comedy is all I'm going to say.
All right. This is... What?
It didn't flush for you? I'm sorry.
Maybe that's why the person didn't flush.
I bet they made the noise.
Was it poop?
Did you lift
No.
up the thing?
Yeah.
Did you
Right.
lift up the lid?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't either.
No.
Now the dad in me wants to go over there and check on it.
Go ahead.
What
Go
the
be a
fuck is in
daddy.
here?
Yeah,
Somebody left me a present.
It's just urine.
I gotta look at Danny's pee.
It's just urine. That's it.
Well, if you grow up on the island, it's if it's yellow, let it mellow.
That was when I was growing up in the 70s. It was.
There you go.
I mean,
Let
if
it mellow.
you pee in the shower and you save a flush, I think it's like 360 gallons a year if
Save
every
the
person.
world.
Didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you sent me that.
It's there's a Facebook group called I Fucking Love Science,
Oh,
and they come up with some great shit. So
Yeah.
and yeah.
Like peeing in the shower.
Yeah.
Although if you pee in the shower too much, it starts to leave a yellow residue in the corners.
how yellow is your fucking pee?
I mean,
You have to pee in the shower while the water's going.
Yeah, you can't just
You
pee
don't
in the
just pee in the
shower.
shower.
Now you tell me.
Yeah.
You do it from standing outside the shower?
Yeah, just
I
piss in
have,
the
yeah.
tub.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
I've also
I have
peed in
to.
the sink though. Like we have one bathroom. Danielle's in the bathroom, blowing it up. I'm sure. And I'm
dude,
like,
she
I gotta
does.
piss.
in the
does it.
kitchen sink?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Danny's toilet is really close to my door of my room, so yeah, I hear her blow it up.
I was talking about my Danielle.
Fuck you.
I could see you drop
don't
as a
hear-
timber.
You don't hear shit. That bathroom fan is so bad.
As long as you don't hear.
No, she's a gentle lady about it.
I even have poop spray.
Poopery.
Yeah,
That
poopery.
shit's fucking amazing.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
living with women has its benefits. I'll say that.
I got some of that for my wife as a gag gift for Christmas last year.
Mm-hmm.
And she loves it.
No, she put it on the toilet, on the back and in our bathroom so that I guess she thinks it's embarrassing. But I've used that and it's like, holy shit.
I have it in both, yeah.
'Cause, sometimes you can tell this is going to be a rough one. So
Yeah.
Yeah, after like too much vanilla ice cream.
You get those bubble guts and you're like, oh, this is going to be bad.
Gross.
The ones where you get the moan afterwards, like, oh.
Yeah, where you wish you had more CFM on your bath fan.
Oh my god.
You're like, I need more noise.
Oh man.
Or you cough.
Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah, we've been-
I don't have that, like, poop loudly in public places confidence. Like, I wish I did.
What happens if you have to shit?
I go shit, but I'm quiet about it. I'm not like,
You know what Danny does? If I could speak about her, not her pooping.
What do I do?
Let's hear this.
Because she's such a lady about everything. Everything that she does, she sounds it almost sounds dainty. She's like, like everything. She's like makes these noises like.
He's like, you've been yawning sexy.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like, you even yawn in a sexy fashion. I was like, you sneeze, sexual. Stop. And like, we're just
oh
friends.
my God, I want to hear this sneeze now.
No.
Achoo.
Like everything is done with a moan. Like I'm just like,
It's ridiculous.
just a whiny cat.
Once you got the fat burger, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I have to just go for a walk and be like, Zach, just get out of the house for a minute.
Are you going to bust a nut?
I have to sometimes.
Just go down to the homeless guy down the way. Can I borrow your tent for a bit?
Yeah, dude. Like, hey, I'll give you 2 cigarettes. Let me beat off in your house.
Yeah.
That guy has set up shop down from your house. He is.
Hey,
It's a honeycomb hideout.
it's under the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, he's got protection till the cops come and take it away from him. I just want to know how all these homeless people are getting tents. Are people buying these people tents?
Well, actually, we have a sponsor, REI.
Oh,
really?
Do
Is that a
we?
real sponsor?
Just
Yeah.
because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't have to camp out in style.
maybe REI is helping out the homeless man behind the bridge at my house.
I doubt it.
On Roseville Road.
No, I think Target, because he's got a Target doohickey.
A cart?
Yeah, there you go.
There's no Target near me.
There's a Target near everybody. What are you talking about?
On Madison, I wouldn't walk
Madison
that
is
far.
near you. I walk.
Well, you're also not homeless.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not
yet.
homeless either,
If
but
you
I walk
gotta-
everywhere.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of homeless of you.
You're carless.
True.
Carless people walk
So if you
on their Chevrolets.
don't have a home, but you have a car, are you homeless?
Yes.
Yes.
But your car has 4
need-
walls
You
and a
can't live
roof.
in your car.
You need an address.
People won't allow you to live in your car on the street. They will put you away.
They can't send you mail to your car.
P.O. box.
That
If
costs
you're
money.
homeless.
Oh, that's true.
The police
Yeah.
will go to you and go, "Hey, man, you can't stay where you are in front of this person's house until they put you somewhere."
like
a fact.
like a loony bin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've met some people in a loony bin before.
All right, you're listening to Gag on this podcast, recording live from Blacktop Comedy. BlacktopComedy.com for all comedy needs. Woo! Am I too loud?
Nope.
It's me.
Oh, it's you.
It's not you, it's me.
Fuck, you took it right out of my mouth. Check the episode description for the show and, and the guest social media, because she's part of the show. Like what you hear, leave a review. Hate what you hear, go suck a huge donkey dick. And don't leave us a review if you hate it. Fuck you.
5 stars or nothing.
Yeah. Thank you for whoever keeps putting 3 stars on our goddamn podcast on Apple. The one thing you fucking listen to. Jesus.
What if they really think it's 3?
Oh, that sucks. That makes me feel bad now. I'm assuming it's a fan. Find us on a bunch of podcast places, not on one you use, or you're just feeling frisky and want to send us that forest down there. Email us at gagonthispodcast@gmail.com and let us know. The intro-outro music is from Beneath the Surface, a band out of the Bay Area. Mm-hmm. They are back in the studio. They are posting stuff. I am sharing it. So
I read that.
So go to our website. They should have a new EP released shortly. But their most recent EP, you can find a description in the link for their latest EP. That was redundant. Eesh. Eesh. I am Big Nick. I am joined by my Portuguese Papa lover. That is Rob.
Hello.
We have a guest host today, the amazing skinny beanpole that is Zach Edlow.
Well, hello.
Looking better, by the way.
Thank you. I'm trying.
I'm feeding him.
She's feeding me well. She cooks well.
Well, hopefully you're feeding him Wellbutrin, fucking crushed up and put in a bologna sandwich or some shit.
I'm not his mom. I'm not his mom.
And then our guest could not make it. Got called into work.
Because he's fucking lame, Sean Grady.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you?
Was that me, Sean, even
we are
though
a
you didn't make
professional podcast.
We are a professional podcast that you can get for free pretty much anywhere. We have a sponsor, goddammit. How dare you?
REI?
REI.
No, we actually have a
We have a real sponsor.
Yeah.
Bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Do you
Haven't
have
you
one?
seen all the bag of dicks that I have at the house?
Danny, when's the last time I asked you for your bag of dicks?
I don't know. Just yesterday.
When's the last time you asked her for dick?
A lot of guys ask me for dick.
We have a weird house, Nick.
You must have a big clit. Jesus Christ.
It's giant. It's huge. Surprised you haven't seen it yet.
She said it. I didn't.
So our guest for this episode is none other than the luscious Italian stallion that is Danni D.
What's up? I know how to fill the spot.
Seems like it'd be better suited for a guy to say that.
Nope, I can fill it just fine. I don't need a guy to fill it.
To pegging.
No, I've never done that. Not that I wouldn't. I haven't.
Well, we've established you wouldn't respect the guy after.
No, I can't look you in the
Yeah.
eyes. If I can fuck you in the ass, I can't look you in the eyes.
Sure you can.
So
Nope,
Not afterwards.
Flip him up.
I won't respect you.
if you peg him, would you let him fuck you afterwards?
No.
Like in the same session?
No, we would end with pegging.
So she gets hers, and then
I get mine. I'll peg you. You get yours, and then you go home, and we never speak again.
But what if the guy... Never speak again. Okay.
I mean, That's just, I don't know. I've never done it. So maybe I'll do it and I love it. And I'll just go around with the fucking strap on and just be like, I want to peg you. Maybe it'll be something I've never tried. I've never tried it. I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know. I could say, I don't think I could respect. I don't know.
If I can add to it, I think that I don't think that I'm not saying that you would or wouldn't do it, but it sounds like what you're saying is accurate. Like you wouldn't even be able to look someone in the eye. She's the type. She's a pretty straightforward person.
I thought you were speaking from experience.
No, I've never pegged Zach Edlow.
I've never been pegged. Thank you. I've done a lot of dumb shit.
Not that I wouldn't do it. I would try it, I guess. But it wouldn't be with like a boyfriend. It'd be like with a different guy.
What if you're into that though?
Well, you don't know until you try, right? I didn't know I liked Brussels sprouts until I tried them.
That's true. You never know until you try.
There's some things I'm cool with not trying.
And I shouldn't have called it dumb shit because there's people out there that are into it, but I'm not.
Would you let your fiance peg you?
Probably not.
No?
Like even if she's into that. Finger, maybe. If she's into the finger, I'll let that one slide.
Only
slide right out.
Only two knuckles though.
Only two knuckles?
She can't be going 3 knuckles deep. No.
No, that's too far. All
What
the
if
way
she
up.
has really small hands?
She does. Thank God.
Slender fingers, it'll go deep, dog.
Oh.
2 knuckles or 2 fingers?
Get that crypt keeper
With her,
hand.
you know what? I love her, so 2. Fuck, I'll even go 3 for you, baby.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Expand it. Expand it. Yeah, your hands are too thick. Nope. Sorry.
You must have pleased some nice girls at
His hands
16,
aren't that
17.
thick, but like, I like a guy with thick hands. Your hands aren't
None of
thick
us
either.
have.
Danny hates my hands. They got long.
Oh,
They're-
those are like alien hands.
Yeah, she hates my hands.
They're gross looking.
Slender
Put them
hands.
down.
Looking-
Put them down.
Oh, I can,
Nobody
I can
wants
do,
to see
I can
those.
do cool shit with these.
I don't want to know. You could probably palm a basketball, though.
really well.
I can't do that.
I can.
Well, I can palm a volleyball.
You know, I've never met a man that could palm one of my tits.
Wow. Now you have.
Yeah, look at them. They're fucking gargantuan.
If I
Jesus.
tried, but we're not going to do
That's
that.
like 2 basketballs together.
I know.
Should we call Lance and see?
There you go. That's
I don't
an
know why
idea.
everyone thinks we were attracted to each other.
Because, oh my God. All
Because
right.
water is wet.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
I admire Lance for the comedian he is, and I think he's hella funny.
Admire him for the comedian.
He
that
probably
is.
thinks you're funny too, but he also probably wants you to suck his dick.
No,
No.
he's not like that. He's a gentleman.
Now, before we
You're
go any
putting
further, is he
Lance's
attached?
dick in her mouth.
No, he's not attached that I know
No.
of.
So we're not going to get him in trouble or anything.
No, you can't
I
get him
don't
in
think
trouble.
so.
This is a free
I
world.
think he's single, but
But
no.
he wanted that.
I don't.
That's what
I
he
don't,
told you.
I don't hook up. I don't hook up with comics. I learned my lesson a while ago.
I thought you were gonna go hella racist. I was looking at her like, don't fucking say it.
Oh my God, no.
By the way, Lance is African American. It's a podcast. You probably didn't
Talking
know
about
that.
Lance Woods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lance Woods. Yes. Lance.
Excellent
Yeah.
guys.
Love Lance.
Apparently,
Love
you could
Lance.
hear the sexual tension in between us.
Yeah, it was.
We could see it.
I mean, he straight up made you blush,
A lot of things make me blush.
I've never seen you blush.
All right.
and
now you're not
he even
making
got that seductive tone. And he was just like, "Yeah, baby."
Oh, he's good. He's got a good
Fucking-
voice.
He dropped it a couple octaves. He's like, "Yeah, baby."
I admire Lance.
And then,
Yeah. Stop it.
I admire Lance, and whether I think he's cute or not, I don't know. I think
we
he's a
know.
good comedian.
Well, she said, "I don't know," so the door's open.
Yeah.
You can win her over, Lance. Not that he's probably
I don't
listening.
think he's
Door
trying
is
to do
open.
that. I think
Okay.
he's very busy.
Well, we'll move on since you're obviously feeling awkward.
She's
probably-
giggly. She's getting giggly. I can see
Probably
that.
like fucking Niagara down there.
Yeah, no, you see that look in her eye, Nick. You see the look in her eye.
You guys
you
are
can see it.
stupid.
She saw them braces, was like,
You guys are stupid. Guys are stupid. No, because when I admire someone and like it's so like when I admire someone for the comedian or for whatever they are, the person that they are in general, like it's nice to be around people that are. I would consider Lance a pretty big deal around here, and he's.
Yeah.
It's humbling to know that he'll come on our podcast or that he'll sit down and talk with me about jokes and stuff like that. Like that, yeah, it makes you a lot cuter in my book if you're somewhat of a big name and still
Yeah.
humble.
all
And
I
he is
know
doing
is
great things.
my calves were jealous the whole show.
Yeah. That's all right. Your calves are always number one
Yeah,
with me.
great.
Yeah. You hear that, Kim? Hear that?
Never.
If you ever get diabetes and they cut off your legs, I want them.
Jesus.
I have diabetes. Thank you.
Yeah, let's cut you
Look
off
at
from the
me.
kneecap down. cut you off from the kneecap down, sir.
Are you really diabetic?
Yeah.
Oh, you really are?
Yeah.
You shouldn't eat some of the shit you eat then, man.
I know.
You should take care of yourself, buddy.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah, that problem you have, you should just not have
Now
it.
it becomes a PSA
I wasn't planning on
announcement.
seeing past 50, but okay.
Yeah. He's like, but I'm still here.
I'm still here.
How old is Owen going to be
Yeah, I
when
was
you're
gonna say
50?
you have like a 5-year-old.
9.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus, dude.
Man. Mm-mm.
So you guys popped him out about 41? That's relatively late.
Yeah, well,
Look,
yeah.
there's still hope for you.
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah.
Don't
Do you
it.
want to?
Having kids is a young man's sport.
Do I?
Yes.
Do I want kids?
Yeah, do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you,
I mean,
do
it'd
you
be
know
cool.
when?
Next.
I mean, yeah, preferably 10 years ago
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
when I was younger.
Right. That
When I
would-
wasn't going to
yeah.
bed at 7:30.
Yeah, it's not going to happen just because of that.
Daddy, you want to play?
No.
7:45. I'm kind of
My
tired.
dad was 48 when I was born.
Holy
Yeesh.
shit.
So, yeah, I always had an old man.
How
for a
old was
dad.
your mom?
43.
Whoo.
I was the last dusty old egg in there.
No,
So-
thank
I'm
you.
glad you said it because I was thinking of saying it. I was like, I don't know if I could say that about his mom.
Yeah, so I was...
Up in her
Now that
dusty
that's
old
out of
uterus.
there, yeah. Now
So,
we got that out of that uterus.
Yeah, I was 41 when the kid was...
Are your parents still alive?
No, they're
Oh,
gone.
okay.
Like, old.
Yeah, see, I
My
don't
dad
know.
died like 18 years ago. My mom died last year.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
but
dang.
yeah, it's just... Yeah, don't have kids too late.
No.
Because
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Well, my grandma.
You never know when it's going to happen.
My grandma has 6 girls, and the oldest and the youngest are 18 years apart.
oh fuck.
And she had 6.
Well, the good thing
girls.
about that though is 18 years. You got kids that can jump in and help out.
Well, I have fucking cousins that are the
Yeah.
same age as my youngest aunt, and it's like, holy
Yeah.
shit, it's weird. It's weird to have like your oldest daughter be pregnant at the same time you're pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
yeah, that'd be weird. Like having an aunt that's younger than you.
yeah. That sounds like some David Thorne shit.
My family's all over the place for sure.
That sounds like some David Thorne shit.
All my brothers and sisters are all 5 years apart, and then also my youngest sister just turned 17. So my mom was 45 when she had her.
There you go.
Yeah, it happens.
Just
It
picturing the
definitely does happen.
conversation of Mom. Do you want me to pick up Uncle Zach from daycare?
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Right?
No shit.
Nope. Are you gonna have more?
Yeah. Me, no,
Oh, okay.
no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, it's like today. Like I woke up. I love my kid more than anything, but I don't even think my eyes were open. I'm like, and he's like bouncing around. I'm like, what the fuck?
So
do you
I'm
want?
like that with Zach. He came in the other morning and he was like, "Are you awake yet?" And I was like, "Go, oh boy."
Well, that's because she sleeps till like 2.
Was he waiting for you to show him where the elf was this
He was
morning?
like, "I'm bored. I'm bored."
I wake up like a human at like 7 in the morning.
What time
And
do
then
you
I
go to
drink
bed,
coffee.
though?
Like, 2,
No,
midnight. What time? You tell me.
like 11, 12.
Yeah.
11, 12.
She sent me messages and likes posts when I'm at work for an hour. Like it's 6 a.m. She'll fucking like my post. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I know it's
Yeah.
because she hasn't gone to bed yet.
Exactly. So then she sleeps all day till 2, and then I got to tiptoe around the motherfucking, excuse my language, around the damn house. I got to tiptoe around the house in my socks like a ninja trying to make sure Danny can sleep.
She does have that hardwood floor.
Dude, and then, yes, and here's the thing is I am a gentleman at the end of the day, but I'm big and loud, so like I'm trying to
He was on the
sleep.
phone the other morning, and I got up and I went to the bathroom and I was like, "Get off the phone."
She scared the shit out of me too.
Get off
I was all
the
Danny, I swear to
phone.
God, I was like, I started telling her my financial situations. I got so scared. I felt
I was
like
like,
it was like
"Get
an
off
ex.
the phone."
Yeah, I was like, I don't even owe her this information. I felt like the feds were talking to me. I was like,
Oh, I was heated because my
No, I was
stupid,
kidding.
my
I was
stupid
playing.
cat
Like, I was like
opens my
snitching on
bedroom
myself.
door.
I was like,
Oh.
like I owed her money.
You do.
That's why.
It just got awkward. So,
I do owe her
when did you
money.
start comedy?
Yeah, I know. I'll be doing comedy near you at a welfare line.
Thanks, Sean Grady, for not being here.
What? We
Yeah.
can talk about anything. I'm your roommate.
Apparently, you're an annoying roommate.
Right?
Oh,
Get
no.
off. I mean,
You get
No,
off the phone.
He's not.
I talk on the telephone to my.
Not
Was,
that.
you know who I was talking to?
I don't care.
Exactly.
I was asleep.
But it was like it was noon.
It was like 8:45.
Okay, I'm sorry. Someone called me.
Yeah, that's a 3-hour difference. This is a big difference, buddy.
Well, people call me a lot. I'm sorry that people call me.
I guess
on the
I'm just not
phone.
used to people talking on the phone.
Are we
I'm like,
talking
where the
bill
fuck-
collectors or are we talking
I don't
people?
care.
Caseworkers?
We're
It
talking
didn't matter.
actual people who care about Zach
I
Edlow in
didn't-
life.
I didn't give a shit who was on the phone. His grandma could have been on the phone. I was like,
Only
get
you
off
and
the
me
phone.
heard that, Rob.
I know.
I
Get
know,
off
but
the phone.
I'm just telling you.
Anyways, let's talk about other things.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I love you, Danny.
I love you, Zach.
So for those of you that don't know, Danny is an amazing woman who pushed herself onto this podcast.
Yes.
We had no choice but to take her.
Yep.
And I was trying to think, the first time we actually had an episode with you talked about shitting on a man's chest. Like, that's pretty
That
open
sounds
of
like
you.
something Danny would do.
That's
right?
very
time.
open.
The first time you meet her.
Well, the first time we met her was when Zach and Jay were here.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
came
the
with
I
us.
run on racism.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That shirt just went missing. It's gone.
Zach?
Can't find it. No. So when Emma doesn't like things of mine that I wear,
tosses
she
them?
hides them or
Oh,
she
lovely.
throws them away.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
I know, right?
Fuck that bitch. FDB. Fuck that bitch.
Right?
Fuck that bitch. Chant it with me now, Jenny.
I'm not chanting
No.
it with you.
Don't make me regret this, Zach.
I promise I won't, Nick.
No, that's right. The first, and then they were talking about bras, and I thought it was actually a really good conversation. And then Jay and Zach just started being drunk.
And you know what? Drunk Zach is
Started.
not
They showed
drunk
up
today.
drunk.
Hey, I'm not drunk,
true.
man. One thing I'm not is drunk.
Not today.
Said the man wearing pot head to toe.
Yeah, I'm wearing pot head to toe because I do smoke weed because I smoke weed in peace, right? That's what I do. I smoke weed in peace.
Well, you know
Jesus Christ.
that song from Aladdin where the genie comes out of the lamp and he's like, "You ain't never had a
Yeah.
friend like me."
Yeah.
That's how I feel about myself. I
Wow.
sing that to people all the time.
Way to be narcissistic.
No problem. My best friend, Nicole, she
Eichenberg?
no, a regular person,
Yeah, you hear that, Nicole?
Not a comic.
You're not a friend.
yeah, right.
not a comic,
She used to
Okay.
be my friend.
just a regular person. She grew up with a single dad and she never watched any Disney movies, like any Disney princess
Wow.
movies or anything like that. And so we hang out like once a week and she comes over. So like 2 weeks ago we watched Little Mermaid, and then this week she came over and we watched Aladdin, and she's like, "Jesus, how many times have you seen this shit?" And I was like, "So many. I could quote the whole damn movie to you." And then that song came on and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start singing this to people. That's how I feel about myself.
What'd you think of the Will Smith version?
I didn't see it.
Really?
No,
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
it's not what I heard.
Really?
It's not on Disney Plus yet either, so
Yeah.
till it gets out on Disney Plus, I'm not gonna watch it.
But the Mandalorian is.
Yeah, I
Baby
know.
Yoda's so goddamn adorable.
He is adorable. I don't like his black eyes, but he's adorable.
I don't like his black ass either.
Shit.
He's still,
So I'm curious, because
Yes.
I don't think we've actually talked about this. How did you actually get into comedy? Like just hanging around Jay, and one day you were like, fuck it. If Jay can do it.
yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
No, I hung out at Stone's a lot, and Stephen Milani works there, and I really liked him. Like he was a super like jackass, and we would talk all the time, and he would invite me to his comedy shows, and I just started going, and I was like, you know what, I think I want to try this, and so I went for a couple of months, and then I went to On the Y and just tried it,
Nice.
and
It's a hell of a
didn't
place
go
to
well.
start.
It did not go well. It didn't go as well as I thought it was, because I've seen Steven go up there and just be like saying whatever and like it going really well, and so I had all these visions of how it was going to go, and
Like you'd step off and you'd have a Netflix special.
kind of like people would listen to me and like actually laugh at what I had to say, and it didn't happen the first couple of times, and so I just kept with it. But yeah, that's how I got into it. I copied what Stephen Milani was doing for a while.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah,
weird plan.
it's a deep thought. That's just what I was doing.
How long did it take you before you actually got booked on the show?
Like 6 months,
And now you're featuring.
and now I'm featured.
When did you go up first?
Huh?
Like when did you go, like time-wise? What was your month? Month, day, year, hour, seconds? Come on now.
I started comedy in October of 2017, and I went up in January of 2018. So 3 months.
You had
At
a big
Punchline.
headlining recently.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, featuring.
No, she headlined.
No, I
it.
headlined
You headlined
the
a show?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where was it?
You don't listen to your own show.
It was in Stockton.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does Stockton not count?
That show was so long
Stockton
ago.
doesn't count.
That was a long time ago,
It's
guys.
like, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
How many shows
We've
have
had
you headlined?
8 shows since then
Do you remember
that
which
I've
venue it was
produced
at?
all. I'm sorry, Zach. I was talking over
I think
you.
it was at Coase.
What was the question?
Oh no, I was just asking Danny if she remembered which venue it was.
I
at.
think it was at Coase. I'm not 100% sure. I do so many shows, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. But I fell in love with the people that were like, you know, affiliated with comedy, and I liked I like the rejection that I felt, being up on stage. I felt very, I felt like one day they're going to listen. One day, like it's a challenge. Like I really want to say something to get them to listen to me, because if I can't, it's not them, it's me. And so I go into every show or every open mic, just like, if they're not laughing or if they're not listening, then I haven't said anything to make them do that.
Yeah, she's right.
So I don't really blame the audience. Be like, oh, that's fucking.
And I've seen her try all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I've seen her try all kinds of shit. I've seen her pull her fucking cell phone out and try taking calls.
Yeah.
And dude, she's a savage. I'll give Danni that. I'm giving her credit. She's a fucking savage.
But I once did touch a class, and for 5 minutes, I went by myself. Like the first time I did touch a class, I went with Sean Grady, and like I was in Tom Baum, and like people laughed, and it was great. And so like the next Sunday, I was all gung ho, and I went by myself, and I fell when I walked in, and like all these people were looking at me like, we're not helping you up. And so I hopped up real quick, and then like I went up on stage, and for 5 minutes it was just silence. Like it was.
Well, you didn't get a sympathy laugh. For
no one thought I was funny, and I was just like,
same material.
I'm never gonna do comedy again. And like I kept going at it, and now I have a good time there. But like that was probably the most humbling. Like I was just like, oh, nothing's working. Like I developed a stutter. Like I was like, oh. And I was like, fuck, maybe I should just flash them. That usually works, but I didn't do that either. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Is it weird that when you said, I love the rejection, I was like, that's the hottest line I've heard a woman say in a long time.
I do. I
love rejection.
I love the rejection of it.
I love rejection.
That's how you know she's a true masochist, right? She loves the rejection.
Give me that rejection.
See, I said masochist, and she immediately sexualized it.
Yeah.
Well,
this is us walking down the hallway at the house.
I mean, masochism is like a sexual thing.
It is, but like she can turn anything when she's like,
poop.
Oh.
I don't. Not what does it sound
that's
like?
Her. That's what it sounds like coming out of the bathroom.
I don't know. But yeah, that's what. Why does that say Sean Grady?
Because he was supposed to be our guest.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of stuff really quick for you, so I'm just fucking.
So, yeah, we're vibing. Yeah.
We're vibing, yo.
Yeah. Yo.
Although some of these black specific questions, I mean.
We'll ask anybody.
There's only one. It was B-stylers. I mean, we can talk about it.
I don't know what a B-styler is.
What is that?
Oh, well, you're about to.
A cell phone?
Yeah. You're about to be enlightened.
Like a John B?
But first, we have to talk to you more.
Yes. Right.
We have to get to know you. Because you are the favorite.
Oh. Thanks, buddy.
Have you read any of the reviews?
Huh?
Have you had a chance to read any of the reviews?
On
the ones we get, the 3 stars? Do they even leave comments?
No, the 3 stars are just 3 stars.
No one leaves comments?
The 2 people that did were like review exchanges.
Oh, okay.
And I stopped doing that because they listened to one episode for 5 minutes like it was Morty. And no joke, the review was just like, this is hilarious, talking to a mortician, haha. And I was like, the fuck? Oh, CharRon, you want to sit on mic? Come on.
Yep.
Come on, Cletus. God damn, this is a party. See what you missed, Sean Grady? Oh, shit, is that Molly? Oh, damn, Sean Grady, you missed out. Is that Hennessy? Oh, shit, a blunt? Oh,
titties are out.
That's all it took?
That's all it took?
I do have a funny Sean Grady story. When I was doing comedy, like I started in October of 2017, and so I think in like November of 2017, I was sitting at a table by myself, and I'd seen him walk in, and I started walking towards him because I was asking him like, oh, when do I get to go up? Like, just stupid new comic shit. And he's like, man, you were walking towards me and I just wrote titty meat. And I was like, what? He's like, that's your name. And so for like 4 months, that's how he introduced me every time we had an open mic. He's like, this is my favorite titty meat. And I'm just like, oh my God. I have like a coaster at my house stuck to my wall that says the date on it, and it has his handwriting at titty meat. He's like, that's all I see when I see you.
Well, I mean,
and I'm just like, okay.
Comedy is a very feminist industry.
Are people allowed to use their eyeballs anymore? Right?
No,
they're not allowed to use their eyeballs. They're supposed to look at the floor.
Yes.
I'm looking at the floor for this picture, for the sake of the picture. Hey.
Yep. Can't use your eyeballs.
I just did it.
I just got you looking up.
Good. Now we're here.
What's up, CharRon? Happy late birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, by the way, your Anti-Vice's fucking picture of you at 43 or whatever, that was fucking classic.
Metamucil and bran flakes.
That's good.
And with your head just down.
Bald spots. Yes.
Yeah, I replied on Twitter. I was like, add some Centrum Silver to that. You're fucking set.
Yeah, that was my moment. No, I'm working over at SAC right now, over at SAC Kings. Sacramento Kings.
You're working with the Sacramento Kings?
Very good.
Yep.
Oh, do you know Lance Woods? You do?
Not probably from the Kings, but yeah.
Well, he doesn't work. He doesn't work for the Kings. He works with. With.
Yeah. He works for NBC.
Hey. Gotta get that
Right?
Gotta get that
I just
work.
want to know who can introduce me to Chris Webber besides Marcus Mangum.
Marcus Mangum knows Chris Webber?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I like how Marcus. I know
He
you're
has
not
like
listening.
sleepovers with Bobby Jackson.
That motherfucker was supposed to.
Sleepovers. What are they doing? Pillow fights?
I don't know. I just want to be invited. I just want to be invited.
Got to be in that crew.
I'm trying
gotta
to
have
be.
a secret word.
I'm trying to be. I'm cool. His girlfriend and I have the same name, so I'm trying.
Yeah.
God, Danielle's just a popular name.
Yeah, we popular.
It was that year. It was that year.
You so crazy.
I know, right?
You're stupid.
Fuck, I had a question.
Oh, what is
I
it?
forgot it. Well, if I knew it, I'd just ask Zach.
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. It's a doctor's appointment today. I'm learning to be patient.
Y'all see Josh Means his baby came?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
His
cool.
baby's here
Baby's here.
Yeah.
right now.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here, but it's
Oh yeah, it's in the world.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen
It's
that.
born.
I haven't like physically gone and
Right.
touched his baby yet.
I wonder if she had a perennial tear.
Oh, that's the big stage.
That's what you wonder.
No joke. When I saw the picture of those two,
Yeah,
and he talked about giving birth, I really wanted to be like,
She had a C-section.
so did it tear? Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
So she got a
She
fucking
had-
gash on her.
She had a scheduled C-section.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, there went that joke. I'm just offensive for no reason.
That's a big ass baby. That tear's no fun.
like
That
a
rip is no
motherfucker.
fun. So yeah, no, don't.
I
wish,
imagine not.
Don't wish that
That's why
upon
they
someone.
do the episiotomy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God fucked you when he put two of the greatest olds together. So close.
Yeah.
God
It's
damn.
all geography, dog. It all depends on how far they were put apart in the beginning.
Yeah,
right?
and then women get mad at me like wrong hole. It's like they're so fucking.
yeah, dude, be mad at grandma for that was even too close.
Well, I found out it took me 4 or 5 girls to find out you don't go bottom up to find the hole, because I used to go like one hole, there's the second hole, and put it
Wait,
in.
hold on. Were you using your dick as a blind stick to make sure it's like
What?
tapping
Feeling
inside?
around.
Yeah, am I the only guy that's done that?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
No.
Start at the top.
Hey,
Give 'em a little
dog.
stimulation.
I know that now.
No, it's like sitting when you're at the beach and they're like looking for whatever treasures
my
are underneath.
God.
and
Metal
you're just like,
detector.
Oh, Nick.
No, I used to start down and work my way up, but now, yeah, I found out they like the clit, so you do the clit, and then you just go down. The first hole you come to, boom.
Oh man.
he's speaking my language.
Oh Nick.
Took me 4 girls.
This
For the
episode-
first 4 girls I fucked, I apologize.
Brought to you by sexual education in the public school
Right?
system.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Should not
They're on
happen.
their back and you still couldn't find the hole?
Look. Don't be giving me
He
shit.
didn't know what he was doing. He had no idea.
He was 12.
He had no idea.
It's all good. It's all
Danielle
good.
taught him everything he knows now.
Pretty much. Just lay there and fucking let me do
Yeah,
everything.
just lay there.
Okay.
You just sit back,
lay
Buck.
there. I will take care of it. Just lay there. Yeah. That's the best way to handle it sometimes when they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Which is most men.
Yeah.
What does she call you when you're acting dumb? Does she have a name for you?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
That was too easy. That was too easy.
Yeah. When I'm doing good, Nick. When I'm doing
Nick.
bad, Nick.
Fuck.
Same tone and
fucking
everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Really, the same tone? Damn.
damn.
Be hard to read that. Like
She's a cold one. I've met her before. Danielle. I've met
She's
her before.
hardcore.
It's been a
Yeah.
while.
She likes to punch me and it hurts.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
she's one of those girls?
Yeah.
No, she's
I-
as sweet as sweet could
I
be.
can never understand that. The whole, I mean, I know some women have brothers or they just feel like, well, it's not supposed to hurt you, so they just punch me. I'm like, what the heck? I always get that one girl's like, what? Pop. And he's like,
Yeah.
what the heck you hitting me for?
I told her
What,
I'd
did it hurt?
rather I'd rather she fucking nut check me than punch me. It hurts.
So she punches you like kind of broy.
Oh, you're a puss.
No, not like Like she'll fucking like put her dukes up and start punching.
Yeah, like I don't like that shit
I can see her
neither.
doing that.
I don't like that shit neither. Like I don't like being hit by a woman. Do you not like being hit by a woman, or do you tell her like, "Hey, woman, please stop hitting me"?
He just said that.
Yeah, and she calls me a pussy.
Yeah, isn't that like
bull.
demeaning to men?
Yeah, it's like what's wrong?
Isn't it demeaning to men? You're like, I'm not afraid of pussies. I'm afraid of a woman hitting me.
But she also slaps me just to hear the sound.
Ooh, that's
But not like
Slaps you where?
on the face.
Really?
Whoa.
She has done that.
Whoa.
Or she likes to try and flick my ball, and I'm like, no.
the one that's hanging low.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Things you guys do when you're naked.
Yeah, she thought it'd be funny. She was like, "What if I stuck my fingers up inside your butt and I found your ball and I pushed it back out?" Like, that's not how it works.
How do you know?
I don't know, babe. Looks like you're sticking 2 fingers right up my keister.
There's some hardcore shit going on in your house.
So, what's your writing style like? Because I know you've gone to a couple of the workshops. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer the writing sessions that are done at houses, honestly, just because I think they're less comedians in one room and tend to be sometimes a little more productive. Mm-hmm. Just because, like, it laughs. I do enjoy going to Ellis's workshop. I think that he's very smart, but like sometimes being rushed to get up there, do your joke, and then there's so many people that you have to listen to, and you have to, give them feedback and do all this. Sometimes I feel like if it's just like 3 or 4 or 5 of you, you can focus on more of what you need to focus on instead of just, here's a million jokes by a million different comics.
What's that face you're making?
So,
Yeah, what is that? I saw it too.
I was trying to be sly. I burped and I was like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
that Subway.
I was afraid you were losing him, and then he
Yeah,
just
and
started
thanks a
sneaking
lot
burp.
last week. You were totally like, "Oh, are you burping, you fucking wiener?"
"Were you burping?
And I was like,
Nick
Were
was
you
cock
burping?
blocking.
talking.
Were you burping though?"
No, yeah, I was.
He called it. There you go.
But wait,
Call me out, man.
what does it matter if there was no attraction?
It doesn't matter. It
Maybe
doesn't
he's like-
matter. I'm
maybe he
just
likes
saying.
that.
Apparently, he's like, "Man, quit burping your wiener at me."
Wow.
You burp in his face. She's like,
That's gross.
Wiener burps.
That's gross.
Fuck, you're all huffing wiener burps, sucking blow.
Bleh. Yeah.
So I'm curious, since you are a lady,
Sometimes.
Is.
since you are a lady with an apparently big clit, that's a
Established
callback. That's a
earlier.
callback from
Yeah,
me.
it's a
Yeah.
callback
Figure
from
that.
his fantasy.
I have no idea if she has a big clit or not. I mean,
She said it. We
it
did.
could be huge.
Yeah, it's bigger than your dick.
God dang.
That was a fucking good burn. God damn you.
Now I want to know if it's bigger than my dick.
Yeah, see, here he sees like, what did I sit down to? I'm gonna have to put something
All
on the
right,
table.
boys, put them out. Pull them out.
Don't ask for that.
Put them on the table.
I
Smack
was
them.
going to say, Sharon, you whip it out. I'm taking a picture, posting that on social media. I'll be like, look at all the fun we're having to gag on this podcast.
Technically, that would be the 4th.
The 4th dick pic that you have on social media?
I've been put out.
Wow.
I had a
Wow.
I had to clone a Willie.
You know,
No.
That was an interesting.
those are really hard to put together. But
I
anyways,
didn't-
that's a different story.
I didn't know. I thought it was like, okay, you get the whole package and get the kid, and
Yeah, you got to
put it
stay
in
hard
there.
the entire time.
and I was hard the whole time, and we needed more material. We needed more
Oh, fuck
stuff.
you. You're a liar.
No,
You're a
go
liar.
ask. Go ask.
Oh,
needed
well,
more
what
Play-Doh.
did you do then?
What do you mean what I do?
Well, how did you guys make it work then? Because I've done the Clone of Willy thing.
Yeah, I put it in, and it's like, okay, we need a little bit more. It's just we bought another
oh.
kit.
You didn't have to buy a second kit.
We did buy a second
Oh, oh.
kit. And we
Okay,
filled that
well.
sucker up.
God damn, he's packing heat.
Jesus.
Sharon, how do you walk?
So after you break up with the bitch, do you ask for it back?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You gotta ask for the dick back. It's your
No,
dick. dude.
absolutely not. That is a gift, Todd.
No, Todd.
Todd.
Wait a minute. Who are you calling Todd?
It's from Wedding Crashers. It's from Wedding Crashers.
Todd.
That's a gift, Todd.
I thought you were putting the name out of the Willie you
No.
have.
No.
Yeah,
So-
so I'm trying to name my whatever.
Whatever.
So let's say you get in a relationship. We're just going off the rails. I had a question, but we'll get to this one. Let's say you're in a relationship. Would it technically be cheating if you're using another man's clone of Willie as a dildo
No.
while you're in a
No,
relationship?
absolutely not.
No?
Nope.
Because
No.
technically they do buy them, and they're already made from somebody else, like a porn star or
Yeah.
somebody. So technically,
Ron Jeremy Willie.
No, his dick's too big.
He can suck his
It's
own
funny
dick.
because they always
That's crazy.
say like
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
that
that.
for
scene.
men buy bigger dildos for their girlfriends
Yep.
than they would buy for themselves,
Yes.
which cracks me up.
No.
Well, it depends if you're Asia or Danny. 7 inches.
Is the average of clit?
So, speaking of big dicks, let me show you a picture. So I went out with
Pokemon.
I went out with my friend this weekend.
Pictures are great on podcasts.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was like a Lance when
Okay.
he's like, "Let me show you this." There's no sound, and we're just like, "Oh, that's hella cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome."
I'll have to show you in a minute because we talked a lot. Anyways, go ahead with your other question that you were asking, and I'll find this picture of this.
Well, no, because
I'll ask you a relative question to what you guys had just asked. Have you ever gotten into, like, say you're in a new relationship, right? Let's say you're in a new relationship and a girl shows you her box. Say she's been single for 4 years, hypothetically. She shows you her box. Do you ever open up a box and go, are any of these dicks molded out of an X?
I thought you meant her box, like her vagina.
I questioned
not
that too.
vagina
It's like,
box. No, a box shows you her box of goodies.
dildos.
oh,
Her box
okay,
of work,
okay,
so to speak.
Wow.
So you go out with
You ever
very
look at-
organized people.
I have
Yes.
I have questioned it.
I have
Do you
all
ever
of
go,
my
is
dicks
these,
in
one
a
of
box.
these dicks belong to someone else?
I
But
never
like,
thought
not to like,
You
it
have
doesn't
to.
turn me off. It's just like, are these someone's,
What's it
is this
matter?
someone's dick?
Yeah.
Like all your I have all my sex toys in one box together because I don't want my kids to find
So
it.
does Danielle.
I guess it doesn't matter. You're right, Dad.
And it
I
makes
stand up, Dad.
And it makes sense because if you're going to be using them,
Except the dog's going to find it by smell.
I don't have a dog.
I did question. I did
Okay.
question a Tachi wand one girl had, and it was like, whoa,
Those are-
really?
well, they're not gonna
It's not that big.
That looks huge.
I mean, is that's not it right
Yeah,
there?
it is.
No, that's
Yeah,
not. no.
yeah.
All right. So basically, she's showing me a picture, and then on the left side of the zipper, she's trying to say that that's where the dick starts, and
Hit
I'm
the
like,
back of
no.
it. Hit the back of the stupid
That was
fucking
the
phone.
base.
It's a stupid
Oh,
phone.
you got a call.
I don't care.
Oh.
Can't see it because
Hey,
the call's
baby.
blocking it.
Don't read it.
Hey, baby, don't.
Don't read it. It's probably
You can
someone.
see the picture on Gag on this premium.
It looks huge.
Hey, he's packing.
So my friend,
Fuck that,
we're not going to say names,
Nicole.
was talking to someone at the bar, and he was like, "Yeah, I got a girlfriend, whatever." But later on, he sent her a picture. Here, give me that. He sent her that picture, and I was like, "Jesus Christ, that looks huge. That's really big. Why would you send that to your girl? Why would you send that to a girl if you're
In a relationship.
in a relationship?" But I was like, "Fuck that shit. That looks huge." And that is his dick too.
No, all right, you guys saw it. So on the right of the zipper, the bulk of it is on the left side.
It looks like it's trying to poke out of his pocket.
But she's trying to say that on the right of the zipper, it sort of like bends
What is
90
it,
degrees
keys?
and goes. I think it's just the pleat.
I think it's an irresponsible choice in pants.
It's not- yeah.
He was at
That's
work.
always
Those are
like
his work
that.
pants.
That's always like that.
Those are his work pants.
Some
I guess.
pants just don't work.
I don't know. He didn't send me the picture. He sent it to her, and then she sent it to me and was like, "God damn."
And then she fucked it.
No,
Oh.
because he has a girlfriend.
But he's sending dick pics.
So basically,
His
it was a
dick's
look
not
do
out in
not
the
touch
pic.
type of thing.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to just tease you. You know how guys like to do that.
No.
That are in relationships? Totally.
No, I didn't say
Hey,
that.
baby.
You're stupid.
Look at the imprint of my dick.
I like that he bought those pants just so he could take that pic.
That's what
'Cause
I'm
you can't
saying.
wear that shit in public.
That's what I was
man.
thinking too.
And you know he took hella pictures to get that one perfect one that he's like, all right.
Those are some $40, $50 pants that he bought so he could snap a pic to just forward to work.
A dick pic is never the first shot.
It is never.
You think he just had that saved in his phone?
Yep.
Yeah, he
Probably.
just forwards that.
Most
on.
guys do.
That's work.
Yeah, it looks really good here. So
Exactly.
That
it's
makes
all
sense.
hidden on a secret file.
That makes sense. I have pictures in my phone that I saved.
See,
There you go.
Yeah, makes sense.
it takes work.
It does. Believe me,
See,
it does.
that
It does.
was he had to work hard. He probably worked like 5 hours for those pants.
Oh my god.
All right, well, we should take a break pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, let's do Inside the Comic Studio.
Brilliant.
Yes. Way to go, our guest. Fucking knew the brilliant.
I said that.
She's been doing it for the past few weeks.
I know, but she's our guest. We're supposed to pretend like she's not part of the show.
Brilliant.
This this comic studio is brought to you by Gang Rape. They can't remember all our faces.
That's right.
Wow.
Dude.
I really wanted to do this in the golf. So bad. What were you gonna say?
How many people does it take for a gang rape?
Jesus.
Ooh, that's good.
I think it's 2 or more.
No, it's
well,
gotta
if
be-
it's 2, that's a threesome.
Yeah,
Not
you're
if
right.
it's
So I think
forced.
it's gonna. Yeah.
Oh, if there could be forced threesomes. I've Googled it.
That
You
would-
tie the bitch up and you have your way with her.
if
I
it's
think-
rape with one person, it's rape with 2.
Oh.
So,
But if
So-
there's a gang of men,
2 would be enough to be.
I don't
I'd
know how
consider-
guys could get off on that. Like,
I don't either.
I'm gonna fuck the same girl that you literally just fucked.
Yeah, I couldn't get
You were
off
just
on it.
fucking her.
Like, are we talking about in a consensual
I got it.
or
yes,
like a
yes.
rape?
No. Consensual.
Because I can get behind rape.
Oh my god.
No,
Consensual.
I have no qualms running a train on a chick. I think CharRon is with me.
So I was in the military and it was.
I don't know what that has to do with you doing gang rapes.
Gang raping civilians in Afghanistan.
Raping civilians.
Wow.
CharRon.
Wow.
I plead the fifth on that one. That did not happen.
Your consensual trains were good in the military.
Actually, the worst part about it is that
When it was his turn.
no.
right? Would you want to go first and not line up?
No, I
Third?
mean-
Well, yeah,
last?
you would want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, give me sloppy 12ths.
Yeah.
I meant when it was his turn to be run on.
Yeah.
Too shy.
No.
Like, back up. No. Hey.
Put your back into it.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
No.
What are you gonna say?
I'm just saying. You just know it's odd when you got one guy going at it and then another guy just basically rooting you on. Go, man, go. He's like,
While he's stroking his dick.
what are you? We going to high five each other or something?
Well, that's
Yeah, I
called the
never-
London Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called the London Bridge.
But that's you also have to be spit roasting her.
Yeah.
What?
Spit roast.
What the fuck is that?
In the middle, the devil's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I,
And then you high five.
yeah.
One time
All
I was
right.
drunk and I
Anyways,
was getting head, and then a friend tried to join in.
that's not a threesome, Zach.
He was trying.
Did you let your friend join in?
No, I was
Oh.
too drunk to say no, but then I threw up and continued
Oh.
to
Wow.
throw up. And
Wait,
then-
you
Hope it's
threw
not on
up?
her.
yeah, I threw up. I looked at him like, "What are you doing?" And then I threw up.
God, why am I so weird? Like I fucking would be like, hop on in, buddy.
And then, you know what? That's
The
your
water's-
prerogative, Bobby.
the water's
That's
fine.
his friend.
You know what I'm saying? That's your
The
prerogative.
water's
Bobby Brown.
fine.
Even if it's a stranger, I don't know this chick. Fucking hey, let's double team her. Let's have
That's
some
okay.
fun.
That's okay. Live your
Sounds
best
very
life,
AIDS-y
boo.
to me. Sounds very
Slap her a
AIDS-y.
bit. She's falling asleep. There we go. She's perfect now.
Yeah, living that drug
Oh
life.
man, you're so straight and narrow. So to hear you say that shit is hilarious to me. You go to bed at 7:30.
He's straight edge unless it comes.
That
to
doesn't mean I can't go hardcore at 4 p.m.
There you
That
go.
early bird dinner.
I
Motel 6.
realize that every Wednesday you're nutting.
Denny's.
Every Wednesday
Yeah.
when you get home
Go to
from
Denny's
work, he
afterwards.
nuts, and then he comes here.
Got the grand
Just think
slam.
about that, Rob.
Yeah, I go to Denny's with my mom
Don't
just to push
bother
it in
him.
perspective. I
From
swear to God,
1
I
to
do it all the
4.
time.
I want that
Not all the
senior
time.
discount.
All right. Let's do the Inside the Comic Studio. All right. First joke that landed well, Missy.
I would say talking when I said I've made more money. I had a woman call me once on my phone sex line, and I made more money off her than her husband. Something like that.
I remember that joke.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about the local comedy scene?
The opportunity to be on shows, just the people. There's some really cool ass people.
All right. Tight-lipped guest we have here.
I would just say like the people. Not all the people, but a good majority of them are definitely like loving and care, and for the most part they're not shit talkers.
All right. Well
Yeah.
then, what's one thing you dislike or would like to see changed in the local scene?
I already know the answer to that.
Here it comes.
More dick. No, that's not it.
Never. That's never the answer. Fuck.
Let's not name names.
No, we're not gonna name names. I don't have any names to name.
You can listen to pretty much every episode of the podcast she's been on and know what we're talking about. Let's do something different.
I would just say the like the comedy spot and the
Clicks?
not necessarily. Yeah, but like the clicks. The
Speak your truth.
there are some groups that I don't get included in because I'm too straight, and I don't necessarily. I don't like that. I think that it should all be.
Too
We're
straight.
all trying to be comedians. We're all trying to be funny, and
We're all just out here.
I'd
working.
rather have you tell me I'm not funny than I'm too straight to do something. I don't like.
Amen.
I don't like being told that.
Amen to that shit.
So I don't like being judged for that, but that doesn't happen very often. It only happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be glad you're not a cis white male. Whoa.
I don't even know what that is.
Buddy, that's sucks is what it
Hey,
is.
motherfucker, I'm the guest. Where's my water?
You had stuff.
I'm just kidding.
Get that
You can
fat
have it.
burger.
Favorite local comedian?
Carlos Rodriguez.
Oh, that was quick. All right. Lastly, advice to new comedians.
Be nice. Be nice. You never know who is what in this industry, and you don't know. You know, just be a nice fucking person, and don't say you killed every time you're on stage because you don't. Like, be humble.
All right.
I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will be like, I did so well, I killed it. It's like, you want some honest feedback, or you know, you just want my feedback, whether it's honest or not. You know, some people can't take criticism well, and I think that I personally like learn and grow from criticism. So I think other people would want it too, but they don't. So
She likes
She's
rejection.
Yes.
Right. She's not lying.
yeah, I love rejection.
Oh, yeah.
I just came in my pants a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, no, that's just the pleat. It just looks like that. All right, we'll be back.
All right. My ex was like, don't have this baby yet. Like, the game's on. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're an asshole.
So you didn't have the whole babe to the whole.
I waited till like 6
whole
in the
game?
morning. Yeah, I waited
You
till
can
like 6
hold
in the
it
morning.
shit, right?
You're like, you tell me to wait. Motherfucker.
My
Wait a
dad-
whole extra day.
When I was born, I guess my dad didn't want to go to the hospital, and he just kept telling my mom it's gas pains. It's just gas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Good dear old
Your
dad.
dad doesn't love you.
She's digging deep.
She was willing to fuck him again to give me a brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I was the youngest.
Oh, you're the
Oh,
youngest.
so yeah.
So I think that was like, no more pussy for you.
That's all it took was Nick.
Yeah.
Or just Nick.
Apparently,
I
I just fucking popped out. Like, I just fell out of her uterus, so.
just rolled out.
You
Oh, you're a second kid?
You were done.
Yeah.
Post term.
Yeah.
You can,
My brother, he did, his was 16 hours. And then I think she got there and I was born 2 hours later.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
Yeah,
I've
the only thing I
never-
can tell about Nick by looking at him is he is no crack baby. I can tell you that. He is fucking healthy.
Oh, my God. That picture you shared from 7th grade, you looked so gross. And so
Oh, yeah.
I cannot believe you shared that.
Yeah. Hard to believe I wasn't getting laid.
In 7th grade?
In 7th grade?
I didn't even have any girlfriends.
I
Yeah,
don't.
who was getting laid in 7th grade, really? Some guys, but not me.
Altar boys.
There's Sharon over here. Fuck, his
Were you
girlfriend.
getting laid in 7th grade, Sharon?
His girlfriend was getting fisted.
Yeah.
I mean,
Your
good
girlfriend
lord.
was getting fisted in 7th grade?
Yeah, see,
It's some
Not by her,
Savage
not by him in 7th grade, but,
See,
you know, by others.
if you listen to our podcast,
you would know about this information.
Yeah.
it's not that much. It's only an hour and a half, maybe. Out of your day.
There. Just
God
kidding.
damn it.
I love you, Nick.
He'll only listen if he's on it.
As most people do.
Those are the ones I definitely don't listen to because I know me.
Oh, okay. You should listen to those the most and be like, well, this is what I should work on.
That's good because she sees me more than anybody.
God damn.
That's a deep dig that she's good. She's right.
Yeah.
That's Danny D right there.
Digging deep.
Danny D.
All right, we are back. This is the gag on this podcast. Let's get plugs out of the way, shall we? What do you have coming up, guest?
You can always find me at Rad Chick Forever on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. I don't have any shows coming up, actually. I'm doing some voiceover work for a Stockton cartoon.
No shit.
Yeah.
What cartoon is that?
It's called Fishhole.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Are you
it's-
playing the woman that has the fish hole?
I don't know what
That would
part I'm
be
playing. They
Fishy
just sent
Hole.
me my lines are sent and I recorded for him. I'm bratty.
Is it Broken Comics doing it?
No, but it's one of the Broken Comics doing it.
Nice.
With Nick Larson too.
Nick Larson.
Yeah.
I like how you don't want to name drop in case it sucks.
It's it's a bunch of Nicks putting it together. You know, my
Yeah.
obsession with Nicks. I just love to collect them.
Yeah.
I have like 17 in my phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they,
So-
I'm the most
now, are
important
they
one.
all
You are.
numbered or are they lettered?
Big Nick Johnson.
Am I really Big Nick?
Yeah, you're in my phone?
Okay,
You're
cool.
Big
There
Nick
you
Johnson.
go.
You guys have to be labeled because there's too many fucking Nicks.
I'm just saying, he got the big Nick.
And Big Nick Johnson.
What?
What?
All right.
You'd probably prefer Big Johnson Nick.
Actually, I used to. My brother was Big Johnson growing up, and I was Little Johnson. So I'll take Big anything at this point.
Big brown
All right.
jacket.
All right, Little Johnson.
So if they want to book you, where's the best place to contact you?
You can go to Facebook and type in Danielle DeLuca or Rad Chick Forever, and I will pop up, and you can DM me. Put something in my DMs.
Slide up in her DMs, buddy.
Slide up in my DMs.
All right, Zach.
Well, I just came back from a weekend road run in Reno. I'm going to talk about what I just came back from. Grand Sierra Resort Casino. I did shows with D. Tyler. Did 5 shows. Did 6 sets in a couple nights. The reason I'm not talking about what I've got coming up is because I'm currently unemployed and I've been standing in the welfare line, so I can't really talk about what I'm going to be doing. So for now, I'm going to be doing comedy in a welfare line near you.
All right.
They won't know. They don't.
Nobody listens.
The government don't listen to the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not
Okay,
nobody.
I'll tell you what. Here's the best thing to do. Follow me at Zach Edlow on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and watch out for me at a city near you.
And look for him
Nobody.
down Roseville Road. He's always down
I'm
there
not
dancing.
Nick. No disrespect to you in this podcast. Yeah, I've been coming on this podcast for years, baby. I love you guys.
Aw.
That's love.
Sharon.
You can find me on SiriusProduction.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, same, all. You can also find me as CharRon E. Smith. You'll see me with 2 kids. They're all grown up now, but yeah, I have 2 kids. Shows I got going on. Next week I have the Poetry Slam. And then on the 30th of December, I am going to be DJing the Callback Comedy.
Nice.
That's a great bar.
Nice. Look at you.
Comedy Callback Bar, yeah.
Good for you.
Yes.
Rob.
Get my side project, Stand Up Dad's podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. We talked about parenting stuff. We drop episodes every Sunday. Give it a listen.
Yes. BlackStuffComedy.com for all shows, classes, schedules, classes, workshops for sketch, improv, stand-up, and more. Open mic every Monday and Wednesday. Sign-ups at 6:45. Show starts at 7. $35 memberships get you first dibs on shows and classes. Also, thanks to our sponsor, bagofdicks.com. While there are a ton of imitators out there, bagofdicks.com is the original phallic-filled fun bag. Woohoo. So glad I came up with that. I'm going to have to change it, though.
What?
Bag.
I'm going to have to, make something, like related that rhymes with, cock and shit and penis.
Nothing rhymes with penis.
Shaft. Things like that.
Maybe
enter-
CharRon can help you. He writes poetry.
I showed her my shaft and she laughed.
Showed her my shaft. It was round as a raft.
Ew.
Whoa.
So enter weekly for the opportunity to win an original bag of dicks, a singing bag of dicks, and one grand prize winner will receive the evil bag of dicks. And thank you, Josh Means, for breaking your evil bag of dicks. He didn't know I sent him the evil one. I told him I'm sending him the singing one, and then he replied to one of our posts like, "Yeah, watch out, it doesn't shut off." And then I told him, "No, it's until the batteries end or you break it." And he's like, "I broke that shit after an hour." So I hope you had fun with that, Josh Means. Check the post on Facebook and or Twitter. No need to reply, just like either post. You'll be entered. Promo code GAGONPODCAST. You'll save 20% off. Link is in the social media. Nothing sounds better than being able to tell someone, hey, gag on this bag of dicks. Bagofdicks.com.
I love bag of dicks.
Okay. So I'm actually glad you're here, Sharon, because we were going to have an African-American guest, and we were going to talk about B-style. Are you familiar with B-style?
I am not.
Okay. For those of you that...
You're so white, Nick.
The way he brought it up.
Well, no, I'm just saying because
You are so
it would be
fucking
weird
white.
for a bunch of white people to talk about B-style.
What is B-style?
B-style is the trendy thing that's going on in Japan. Japanese teenagers who want to be black Americans.
What?
Okay.
Yes, B-style, it's a contraction of the words black and lifestyle, refers to a subculture of Japanese teenagers who love American hip-hop culture so much they do everything in their power to look as African-American as possible.
Do they color their faces?
No.
What if it's just their bodies and not their faces? So it's still...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. They just dress.
They just dress and the music and...
Well, that's a hip hop.
That's normal.
That's called B.
That's normal.
Oh, here we go. What do B-stylers do to look and feel more African-American? Well, one of them visits a tanning salon every week to darken her skin.
Wow.
Jerry curls?
They also listen to hip-hop and visit special African hair salons to get braids and curly hair.
Yes.
This is fucking bad. Those salons are usually found in Tokyo's ghettos.
Wow.
Oh, makes sense.
And are run by small African communities. She wears
China?
Japan.
Oh, in Japan?
Yeah.
And people
There's
also
Africans living in Japan?
There's Americans, black Americans that live in Japan.
yeah.
I would
black
live in
people
Japan.
everywhere,
I would
sure.
not live in Japan to save my life.
This is
There's too many fucking people there.
this is funny, but it's also pretty racist. Other than wearing colored contact lenses, they wear contact lenses that are a different shade of brown to make their eyes appear bigger.
Yeah. It's more of an anime influence.
Oh wow! Let's see.
Let me see.
That hit that.
Is she broken?
She's pierced all over, so goddamn right she is.
All right. Well, these girls are hot.
Now we're talking. Huh?
Yeah, show all the.
Oh, I got to share it?
Besides this,
You share a dick pic, but you don't want to share some sexy bitches.
That's a local dick pic. I know I have T-Rex arms.
sexy. The one on the bottom is sexy.
There's this, not to get off track, but there's this giant T-Rex at the gift shop hospital at Center General. It's like as tall as me, and I want it so bad. I told my daughter, I was like, that's all I want for Christmas.
So, CharRon, how do you feel about hearing about B-Style?
You know what they always say? They love the culture, but don't like the people. So,
damn.
I've never heard that.
Oh, really?
No.
I'm now going to enlighten you. Yes.
Love the culture, but don't
I
like
want
the
to know
people.
why the girl is blonde.
Well,
They're weaves.
weaves, yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
Hell, even I know that.
But no, yeah, it's not surprising. I mean, I know other places that you got everybody else is maybe German or whatever, but they still have a little clique of Germans that love hip hop or even love just anything they think is, just cool. I mean, there's a movie called Dear White People where they actually had a fraternity, like basically fraternities would dress up. They'll have like a hip hop or a ghetto party,
A ghetto night.
the ghetto night, and they'll basically dress up. They'll get blackface. They'll get wig high tops and stuff, and just dress as ghetto as possible and have a party. And stuff.
Like they're still doing that now?
Oh, they gotten a few times caught, but yeah, they're still doing it now. So it's not it's not a surprise that Japan is doing it. Well, Japan loves.
That's going to be an edit.
But no,
Thanks, Zach.
it's not surprising that a lot of culture things and stuff that they love our jeans. They love
Sean John.
Well, not just Sean John. They love Levi's back in the days. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we exported out there. So this is another thing. Now, what's killing me with the whole thing is that they don't understand the reason why it's like that. They just see it as something cool.
Yeah.
And they're just going to do it because they think it's cool. And don't understand the whole background of everything. But
They're being a tourist.
yeah, they're really being tourists. But you got to think about also, we buy their weaves.
Yeah.
We
buy everything.
we buy their
Goes around,
liquor.
comes around, huh?
China, Japan.
What cracked me up, I'm going to change over the subject a little bit. What cracked me up was what I saw in my Facebook. One of my friends were telling me that in Sweden, they basically now have coffee shops that also that basically you get a coffee and then you get a iPad and then you get to choose the prostitute you want to get a blowjob from.
Oh.
Wait, so are you for or against that?
No, I'm actually I was surprised that they actually
Are the
went along with
hookers
that.
there?
Whoa,
basically in
that's
the
the
back
idea.
probably. It's just enough
Okay,
for that
all
extra
right,
problem.
all right.
So they basically, the guy gets a coffee and stuff, and then you basically say, okay, I would like one.
Can you just get a coffee and not a blowjob?
Probably.
Oh. Can you just get a blowjob and not a coffee?
They're also working they're also working for the female side, trying to get, get
Fuck
something
yeah,
for,
there should be.
So I'm just thinking
That's good for the
guys-
economy.
That's in
Isn't it, though?
Sweden. It's in
The
Sweden.
Swedish economy.
I don't know.
They're not hurting at all. They're pretty
Yeah, they
good.
got things figured
'cause,
out.
that's the point. Is that
Yeah.
shit like that is a good idea, isn't it?
Picturing like a cunnilingus bar. Call it like Man in the Boat or something like that.
Cunnilingus
Oh.
bar?
Well,
Well, that's what it is.
Hideout.
They also have like Spain. They got fellatio, like fellatio for your fellatio.
Oh,
I think that's weird.
we are living in the wrong fucking.
I know.
Feliz Felicio.
We got to start getting cool apps and learn how to speak their language.
Anywhere you go in Europe, most of them speak English.
That's true.
I mean,
That is
nowadays, because when I was in Portugal, everyone spoke English.
But isn't that the best way to get all your money taken from you quickly?
By visiting
Well, if
another
you're an
country?
idiot.
No, but like going in there just speaking English and not
Fucking
being
Rob.
able to speak their
What?
language.
Just you were so just like, only if you're a fucking idiot.
They have prices on things, so you can
Jeez,
determine
Rob.
what it's all the same fucking
I
currency.
think what he's saying is people in other countries are thieves. And,
so.
And they like to
less
rob
than America.
tourists.
Yeah.
They don't always appreciate Americans coming over and trying to.
I don't
a lot of
blame
times
them.
Look
you
like
only get,
tourists.
Well, I
you
mean,
only
how
get
many
ripped
tourists
off if
come
you're dumb
here?
enough to get ripped off.
How many tourists come here that get fucking robbed and vandalized and
Lots.
go out on the beach and leave their fucking
That's
bags
my
on the
point.
thing?
That's my point.
Like, you know,
Yeah, fucking idiots.
That's my point.
I'm just saying, like,
Thank you.
yeah.
That's my point.
I mean, I could have been robbed in Florida several times. I left my shit with a
Yes, we're on the
fucking
same
family.
team.
I had no idea, and I was like, I have to get in the water. Like, it's so fucking hot. I can't not. I had my suitcase. I was in like flats. I had my purse. I just left it all with them, and I was
And
like,
you
I
were
need
in
to-
your swimsuit?
Yeah.
You're so brave.
I know. I'm so brave. As my mom says,
Would
I'm
you
so
strip
brave.
while you were running to the water? What the?
I just,
No, she stripped afterwards.
you know how hard it was to put that swimsuit back on afterwards? It's already hard to put on a fucking wet swimsuit, but when you're that sunburnt, you're
And
like,
when you're wet in a different way?
oh man. No, I took a shower. We took a shower.
Oh, good. You're not
Yeah.
animals.
No, we took a shower. We had sand everywhere. We had to take a shower.
That's not,
You have to. That creates friction. That's a big problem.
Yeah, dude. His fucking bed was hella sandy. And, you know, he was at the Airbnb with his grandma, so we had to change his sheets real quick.
Wow.
Oopsie daisies.
Are you listening, Grandma? I forgot your name.
Grandma.
Grandma Doris loves the bag of dicks we sent her.
Yay.
Yeah.
She sends me updates on her grandson that I fucked several times.
Awesome.
A month.
You ever just want to fuck with her and be like, so I've been late on my period the past 3 months.
It was in May.
So
Send her
I'm
a baby
about
picture.
to
No.
fucking save Josh Means ultrasound and just be like, oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Merry
no.
Christmas.
No, thank you. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
seems like the grandma that would be like, oh, that's so good.
You know, she's like, anytime you want to come out to Missouri.
I'm knitting him a beanie right
Missouri?
now.
Missouri. Yeah, Missouri.
So it's funny you bring up prostitution
Okay.
because I wanted to talk about my moral compass and see if it's off. So I want
It
to
is.
ask you guys. Well, because we were talking about having sex with a prostitute.
Okay.
Now, if you fuck a prostitute so good that she's like, you don't need to pay me.
No one
that's
ever
a
says that.
good thing, right? But I'm saying, like, if you fuck, first of all,
a
it's-
prostitute would never say that.
That's fantasy. Yeah, it's true.
That's a fantasy.
you're saying it's not real. You're
I'm
saying
saying it's not
somebody
true.
couldn't sling
No.
dick so well that the prostitute is like, this is on the house, buddy.
No.
That's a
Prostitutes
movie.
for the money.
That's against. Yeah, that's
you are
against what the house would
now.
allow.
If you can get a hooker to kiss you,
Ew. I'll stick my dick in her all day long, but kiss it?
okay. No, if you can get a prostitute to kiss you, I think she'll still take your money at the end of the
a
session,
prostitute was not going to kiss you on the mouth,
or not take your money.
especially if it's in a house of prostitution.
But
She's not going to be
There's
like, "Oh, you
rules.
slang that dick so well." I get dick slang all day by several men. She's not going to be like, "You're at the top of the charts. I'm not going to charge you."
Yeah, the house is not going to.
so you're saying it is not, because I think it's possible.
Maybe just be
Well,
a favored customer.
That's
She
that's
won't-
technically a hoe.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
won't work there anymore, dog. She's going to be
Yeah.
your girlfriend now.
Yeah,
That's your problem.
yeah. She might give you her number. It
becomes a
she's
problem,
still going to
Nick.
charge you every time.
Now it's called a problem.
And you know,
with the madams, yes, the mafia, the
Really
madam,
good.
like,
You could
what-
become her pimp and then take her money.
yeah, and still, she's not going to let you do that either.
Mm-hmm.
Most
See?
prostitutes wouldn't. If
That's
I was a
it.
prostitute, you're not. What do I need a pimp for?
Well, to
reject
put you in your place.
I don't think so.
Hey, sometimes.
Man, they would have a lot of problems
Like,
with me.
you be wilding out sometimes. You need a
I know.
fucking...
I'm in her house.
I'd-
She does
I'd
wild
get-
out to the fish. She came around the
I
corner
would get
that day.
slapped a lot. I
She
would
came
get
around the corner that
slapped.
day, scared the shit out of me.
I'd get slapped a lot. I'm mouthy.
Not by me.
I'm
I think if
mouthy.
you had a pimp, he wouldn't put you on the street. You'd be the chick that...
Oh, the bottom.
I'd be the bottom bitch.
She's
Yeah,
bottom
you'd be
bitch
the chick that,
material.
like, fucking
Danny's bottom
collect-
bitch
For
material.
sure.
You be
I would be
you
bottom.
be the trainer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's got her on the treadmill
I
while
would
she's
have a
smoking
really
a
good time
cigarette.
training.
She
I
would. She'd be
train
like,
him.
"Bitch, keep running."
I'd be like, suck his dick like this and like that. Yeah, I'd be a good trainer.
She'd be standing there like, "Bitch, keep running."
I'd watch all day.
Daddy said this.
Yeah.
All right. So, next thing.
Okay.
We were talking about my previous drug years, and I talked about how I sold my Xbox for like $50 or something, and I got high for like an hour. But I was saying,
Damn.
yeah, well, when you're hurting and need some heroin.
I
It
understand.
was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I
a
understand.
long time ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
But now, if I see a crackhead and they sell me a brand new washer for $5,
Damn.
that's a come up, right? Like I'm
Yeah,
not an
no,
asshole for
That's
fucking.
a come up. I do
No,
that all
no.
the time.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
I do that all the time.
You buy appliances from crackheads?
I buy all things from people that are in worse off positions than me because they're selling them for super cheap.
Now,
Okay.
now, are you?
Is that how
do you
Zach's
basically
living with
haze
you?
them basically about their money? It's like, oh, how much you want? 40? How
No,
about
no,
20?
no. I'm not like that. But like, if I know you have a super, if I know you have something interesting to sell because you either stole it or you acquired it somehow, you broke up with your boyfriend and you took it from him, and you're selling it, I'll be the first one on that shit. Just tell me how much you want. But I'm only going to pay 50 cents on the dollar.
Car.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, she'll just repo that shit for free.
Yeah. How do you think I'm driving today? What?
Today. Good point.
What?
Good point.
Is that one registered?
No.
Okay.
It's not. I'm just waiting for the love of my life, a cop, to pull me over and put me in handcuffs.
Not while I'm
And then he'll be
performing
like,
these.
"You fucking know Steve Milani, don't you?"
You would probably get pulled over by a woman cop
I know.
with your luck.
Yeah, her luck, it'd be a fucking lesbian. It's just
No.
like, I love them titties.
Well,
Let me
hey,
stick this baton up your ass.
whatever works, right? Get out of the ticket.
That would be her pegging story. It'd be with a lesbian cop woman.
Hey,
Business meeting.
Looks important.
It's Matt Medina. It's not.
Damn.
no, just like how he walks through our podcast and he's like, "Shh."
He's,
No, he didn't. Not to me.
He held up his finger
he's,
like,
he's very
think
important.
He's on
just
his
saying hi.
phone or something.
he was saying
No,
hi
it's
with his
okay.
index finger.
He was just saying he couldn't talk.
I just
I
thought
think
that
you're
was weird.
easily offended
You
and
probably
shit.
heard
It was just weird.
Yeah.
Right.
He felt
You
offended.
probably heard his name
Heard his name?
because she said it.
What's his name?
How's that?
Matt Medina.
Funky Cole
Matthew
Medina.
Medina.
Cold Medicina.
So I do have to talk about this. You're in a new age shit, right?
Sure. Sure. What kind?
It's actually 80s night going on right now.
Like-
At 9 o'clock.
What?
80s night over at the press club
Nice, nice. Downtown?
downtown.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't
Oh, it's
either.
a cool place on P Street.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to live on P Street.
PS21.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, we're not cool.
no. I
Should
avoid
be.
downtown as much as possible, man.
Oh, I used to
Those
work
one-way
down there
streets
for
Yeah.
years. We were just
scare
talking
me.
about that outside.
You're such a puss.
I am.
All right. What's your question about new age stuff?
It's just when I came back from my grandparents' funeral, my grandma's funeral.
I just say your grandparents.
Yeah, my grandma's funeral. First of all,
Sorry for your loss.
my mom got. Oh, thank you. She was old though. I say that all the time, but it's true. She was.
How he copes with it.
So you're coming back from the funeral
Yes, come back from the funeral, and the guy I'm sitting next to. I mean, he's cool a little bit.
on the plane.
Yeah, but this is the new age shit that he's into that was weird. He's talking about his kid. First of all, he apparently doesn't believe his kid is autistic, but everything he's describing, kid's autistic. Nonverbal up until 6.
Was the kid on the airplane?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the kid is grown by then. But nonverbal till 6. Then he had specific tics, and he couldn't, like, certain things set him off. And I was like, oh, like autism. And he's like, no, not autistic at all. And I was like, all right. He believes he found out what was wrong with his kid. Environmental behavioral allergies.
What?
Fuck is that?
Apparently,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
new,
yeah.
you know,
I've heard of it. I have heard of it. I have a lot of friends that are wacko.
yeah. So apparently, in the New Age community, environmental behavioral allergies are when I am in social situations and you guys behave a certain way, I am allergic to that behavior.
No.
Yeah.
That is wholehearted.
You're
He believes
allergic.
this 110%.
So he's allergic to bullshit, essentially. That's
So, bullshit sets him
Hands
off
on
into
the
his
subject,
ticks and
yeah.
to his.
Yeah.
that's
his
old. That's
So
old.
he's
Yeah.
allergic, which I was like, oh, Damien would have been perfect to have on for this.
yeah.
So what the fuck? I mean, how do you explain that up till 6?
That just sounds like he doesn't want to say his kid has autism.
Yeah, and there's not. I mean, fuck. I don't know. People just now that kid's probably not getting care that he should have gotten. He's gonna be more fucked up.
No, kid went into the Air Force, and now that kid has a kid who also has environmental behavioral allergies.
Wait, so the kid was normal? He went into the Air Force and stuff?
I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say normal because he was homeschooled by these two individuals.
You know what it is? I think we just keep creating these people who have new quirks, and we go, "What do I call you now?"
With
You know what I'm saying?
But am I wrong in stating like that's just fucking
Well,
lunacy?
sometimes if you don't
Yes.
address the issue, like I mean, my second husband had diabetes, but he wouldn't. Like the doctor said, you have diabetes. Here's your medicine. Like, take your fucking medicine.
Was he
right?
type 1 or type 2?
2.
Okay.
And he still would eat candy bars and drink soda and do drugs. And I was like, dude, you have really high blood pressure. Like, you should probably take your pills. And he's like, no, because if I don't acknowledge it, I mean, he's dead now.
Yeah.
But like, if I don't acknowledge it, then it's not true. And a lot of people I think are like that. Like,
yeah, that's true.
It's weird. It's very weird how people deal with things.
Denial is a hell of a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Man.
Amen to that.
Well,
brother.
like, even with this whole thing going on with Noah, not to get off track, but like, for those of you who don't know, my kid was diagnosed with cancer, but like a lot of people are like, take your kid out of the hospital. Don't let them do chemo on him.
What the fuck?
And I'm
Seriously?
like, why?
People should shut the fuck up.
Steve
like-
Jobs.
I'm
That's
like,
all I have to say about that.
I don't really have a lot of other, this is
Yeah.
what they're saying is going to work. We have to try this. And they're like, oh no, I have magnets or
Oh,
juices
fuck you.
or this or that. And it's like,
my God.
okay.
Why don't you just stab my fucking kid?
I'm like, can we just I'm just going to do what I think I can do. But like some of those people they're not mad at me, but they're just like, well, I can't believe you wouldn't try other things. And it's like,
Some people.
I don't know anything about magnets. Like, I don't
for
know
something
anything
like-
about juices. Like, I'm learning, but it's like, I'm not going to take him out of the hospital where he's good.
Something like a rash. Yeah, try the
Yeah.
cockamamie bullshit.
Yeah.
Cancer, you don't fuck around with it.
Right? Right? Like,
Oh
it's-
no! In biology, they told me cancer is basically metal, so magnets.
Yeah,
would work.
magnets will be just fine. And it's like,
Something
what, you want me to take my kid out of the hospital and you want to put magnets on his feet? Like, that's not going to work.
because
like,
you saw it on Reddit.
Yeah, right? Right?
Fuck.
So I just think people sometimes when they don't acknowledge things, then to them it's not true. So maybe he doesn't feel like his kid was slightly autistic and that's not how they raised him. So,
Oh no, I didn't believe I was a drug addict for a long time, but god damn it, I was a fucking drug addict
Right.
for a long
Well,
time.
I
Remember,
hear
they had
you.
to admit to it. You had to admit to yourself. I am.
Yeah.
We're all,
Yeah.
the guys here, we'll probably be the first ones to be like, okay, I'm pissing blood, and I'll just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to go to the doctor for that because we're afraid
Right.
of,
Right.
but that's,
Most of them are afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid of hospitals, straight up and down. you know?
but the thing is,
Oh yeah, I'm afraid. I have a genuine fear of hospitals, though.
what are you afraid of?
Being locked away in a hospital.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that
it's
works for
happened to
you.
me a lot of times.
Well, see, that's a different thing.
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah, you're afraid of getting your shoelaces taken. I know what goes on in those hospitals.
See, now we're talking.
There we go.
That's
Yeah. But I think a lot of people, if they don't acknowledge the problem, then to them it's not there. Like, my mom and I don't get along, so we just don't acknowledge it. So therefore, there's not a problem at family gatherings
Fair
because we
enough.
just don't speak. A lot of people live their life. If that's called new age shit, then I guess it's new age shit.
Well, like, because I believe in like meditation and all that, but I know people that are all about chakras, and I'm like,
I do
don't.
chakra. My aunt does chakras on me.
Yeah, see, is this the aunt that tells you to yell at the moon?
Yeah, and she does like Reiki. Like, I'll lay down and she does like Reiki on
Does
me.
she
And
sun her butthole?
I will ask her. I will ask her. I didn't see any of that when we were in Hawaii, but I will ask her.
That was a good question.
Dang.
That was a good
Yeah.
one.
If she suns her butthole, you can email it to gagonthespodcast@gmail.com.
No, I don't think my aunt would like that. She's a lawyer. Probably doesn't even want me talking about her at all.
Her face doesn't need to be in it.
Yeah.
You should tag her in this just so she can hear it.
Right?
Does she have social media?
I'm not telling
She's
you.
got to. She's got to. Don't be a sucker,
I'm not
Danny. Do
telling
it for the
you.
podcast.
No.
Anything. For
This will just be lumped into the and more at the end. Don't worry. I won't specify that
Yeah.
we talk about.
Well, I have 5 aunts, so they'll have to just pick which one.
I think they all know who's.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah, they all know the crazy
Do
one.
they all know your life?
No. No,
All right,
fuck
I'll leave it
no.
at that.
Fuck no. I find the more I tell my family, the more they dislike me. So
That's a good.
I
It is a thing like
at
that.
holidays.
It is a thing like that.
Like I used to be very verbal at holidays, and I would just be like, "Oh, meet Joe Blow," and blah blah blah, and like just I thought my family was really accepting, and then I was just like, I think I'm just gonna sit here and keep my mouth shut. That's probably what the older ones do, and now I'm a little more accepted. They ask me, oh, how's comedy? Or my grandma says the showbiz, and like. it's just better the more I keep my mouth shut.
Your
'cause-
Italian grandma?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's
Didn't
so
she-
fucking cute.
You
She did her
didn't.
hands too, didn't she?
She's
She did
so
the Italian
cute.
hands.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
We drank whiskey at Thanksgiving, this Frank Sinatra $1,900 bottle of Jack Daniels.
Jesus.
And it was so, like, I didn't need a chaser or anything. It was so good. But my 93-year-old grandma kept up shot for shot with us.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
I
so
fucking
cool.
love
It was
grandparents
so
like
dope.
that.
Yeah, she's the best.
I used to have a grandpa. He used to tell me to punch him in the stomach.
No
Yeah?
shit.
Maybe
Yeah.
he has a hard stomach.
That's some
so he'd be like,
depression
I'm like,
shit.
Dude,
Yeah. That's hardened depression.
my dad's dad had a hook. He lost his hand in like World War II. And I remember the first time I met him, he had a hook and he took that, like he grabbed his hook and he grabbed my nose and I was like, oh my God, no.
Freaked out
Like,
probably.
oh my God, it scared me so bad.
Gotta take it off.
It scared me so
Got your
bad.
nose.
I was about to say, imagine trying to do the got your nose thing.
That's what he was saying. He was like, got your nose.
That is traumatizing. A fucking hook coming towards
Yeah, he
your
was like
face.
8 years old and he just like grabbed it and I was like, oh my
Straight
God.
up.
When I was
No.
a kid, I always thought just older, like adults, just lost fingers because my
Okay.
dad was in construction, and
Oh.
like these guys all would come by missing a pinky, a thumb.
Oh.
Just because that's
War stories.
It was just fucked up shit, and I just figured, I guess that just happens, and apparently it doesn't.
Nah.
You're an adult. You have all your fingers.
Yeah.
Still
you
all your
made it.
digits.
And you're
Do you have all your
diabetic.
toes?
I was about to say you're diabetic. What about your toes?
Yeah, still got them for now.
Yeah.
Another one.
Until further
And
notice.
another one.
But there was a
Another
guy,
one.
I remember he lost his pinky and like part of his hand, so it just looked like he had one slender hand.
Yes.
Oh.
you know.
So he had 9 fingers, and when I was probably like 6. He was one of my dad's drinking buddies. He'd come over and go, "Hey, can you count to 10?" Yeah, and he would hold up both hands like, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9." And then he'd just start laughing. He's like, "Come on!" He's like, "You count to 10," and I'd do it again, and he thought it was a big hilarious
That's
thing.
hella funny.
Scarred me for fucking life.
That's hella funny.
All right, we should probably end it.
Okay.
Danny, thank you for filling in for Sean Grady.
I will be your filler anytime.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's something I should say
Jelly roll.
as a man.
You can't say it.
I'll be
You're
your
not allowed
filler.
to say it.
I'll be your filler.
I've-
Not your hard filler. Maybe flaccid, but I'll be your filler.
No one wants a flaccid.
I'll fill you up once I find whatever hole that is.
Yeah, from the bottom to the top. From the bottom
hoodie
to the top.
cooter.
Right? God, how many girls did you fuck in the ass before you fucking
Well, they never got to that point. He's just like, hey. Well,
man?
or did you just go for it?
Or do you say
I-
it? Sometimes I just don't say anything.
I have gone for it, yes. And then I was told wrong hole, and I was
Oh.
just like, one time I remember saying, "Man, I thought you were super tight."
damn!
But whatever.
Oh,
let's
man.
not.
What's the worst thing you've ever said during or after sex to a lady or to a girl you're fucking, not to a lady?
I was talking about how big my dick was because I was like, "Yeah, I guess some people say it's big," and she was like, "It's not that big," and then I was like, "Oh, maybe your pussy's big."
Oh, yeah, you didn't get a comeback on that.
That's horrible. What about you?
The buses were running an hour ago. Get the fuck out.
What about you?
I was actually more interested in the song that was playing in the background than
Damn.
her. So I was like, so who's playing? What's that song?
Oh, while you're inside of her?
you got? Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh,
And it was George
ladies.
Michael.
Well, the funny part was she was doggy style, so she's looking at the CD going, that's this person. Oh, cool. I bought that album. I still have it to this day.
Edlow?
That was way better than I thought it was going to be.
All right, what about you?
Oh, I've made men cry.
Oh,
I believe
you
it.
could write a book.
Remember, this is the worst.
Oh, the worst. I think the worst was, so this younger guy turned 18 and rode his bike to my house and was like, look, I'm 18 now, I'm valid. Do you want to have sex? And I was like,
Wow.
all right, I'll give you one try. One try and that's it. I sat him on the edge of the bed and I was like, look, are you like, did you bring a condom? This and that, whatever. Because like the whole time he was a minor, he's like, oh, I wear magnums. And I was like, don't tell me this shit. You're a minor. And then when he turned 18, he came over and he's like, all right, so my dick's not as big as I said. And I was like, all right, we're going to fuck. And then I'm going to give you a full review. And he was like,
Jesus.
all right, I can handle it. And I was like, all right. And so we had sex and I sat him down and I was like, look, this is a one and done thing. And I like told the kid like what he was good at and what he wasn't good at.
It's actually a good service.
And
Start a business.
still to this day, like he hits me up. He's like 25 now and he's like, I just want to show you how much I've improved. And I'm like, no.
What if he took all your advice and now he's fucking slinging it to the point where if you fucked a prostitute,
she'd give it to him for free.
Yeah.
Good callback. Good callback.
That is a good callback.
Maybe. Do you think? Have you ever learned anything from a girl
Yes.
giving
Oh,
you
yeah.
advice?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
I wish you guys would.
Yeah, seriously.
I give advice all the time.
Because everyone's different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would rather a girl be like, no, do this, do that, so I could please her.
Yeah.
Because every woman's different. Like I slapped a chick on the ass, and I remember one time she's like, "I'm not fucking cool with that," and I fucking lost it. I was like, "I can't fuck you anymore. I'm sorry."
What?
Yeah, yeah. Because I was spanking hard, and she was blowing me, and I just fucking lost it.
You just kept spanking her while she's blowing you? Like,
She has something in her mouth. I don't understand that. Why are you going to hit me when I have your dick in my mouth?
I was smacking her big fat ass.
While your dick is in her
How
mouth.
long are
Because
your arms?
If you're,
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, I can see
if
that.
you smack hard and I make a fucking facial expression, like in my teeth, I grind my teeth.
I was
when
doing
I'm
the
in
porn
pain.
slap, not like this where you
No.
like
fuck
you're
you.
waving somebody on.
No.
I
Like,
want to see it
Did it
jiggle.
jiggle?
You want to see
Did
it
it
jiggle.
jiggle?
it did.
Okay,
Okay.
You wanna
after
do
the
it for the
show,
effect.
you were going to stop and buy your fiance flowers on the way home.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fiance.
I know, but I just know.
Beyonce.
Maybe you didn't do anything wrong, but she deserves them.
Me too. Go buy me flowers too. I had to put up with you today.
Go fuck yourself. We interviewed you.
I know.
I could have been like Zach's episode.
Well,
Right.
come on. He's been on enough.
He has, and you've been on a lot.
Yeah.
But
I like
we
to be
could
on.
we could always use
I had to
more
push
of you.
my way on to the show.
I
You know?
remember the story.
She did, and the first time you were here was with me, remember?
We talked about
I
that.
saw. I heard that episode.
Look at that. Come full circle.
Full circle. Come full circle.
It's not a
full
callback.
circles.
Now it's just dementia.
Yeah.
All right, we're done. Thank you, Danny,
All
for
right.
filling in. Sharon, thank you for coming by. Zach, you're the best. Rob, you smell.
Sean Brady, you stop.
Italian
All
style.
right, later.